Welcome, friends and masters.
Meeting new people, new places, increase our opportunity to manifest. Now, talking about manifestation is creating, with it drawing an experience into our life, creating our future, realizing our goal or dream, from energy to physicality. An experience comes into the effect into a physical life called manifestation. Our thoughts and feelings create a reality. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. Observation manifests possibility.
But there was one thing that I was really focused on manifesting, and that was clearing that competitive exam. After this 2 years, I didn't clear that exam. So at that moment, I ran to Chandra sir, and sir didn't force me to meditate, but he said to try to meditate. But he asked me more to use affirmations and be in that gratitude state. And I think these suggestions work like miracles. A week after I met Sir, there was an amazing opportunity that came by. But the thing was, it required a minimum 3 years of experience as a practicing advocate. I hardly had less than a year of experience. So, regardless of this limiting belief, I applied for it and I manifested that opportunity, that fellowship. I got it.
On professional front, we pivoted. My team grew from 2 to 10. And there are times I have worried about how am I going to pay these folks? How am I going to plan for this? And every time I had considered, like, this month I'm a little short of cash, and for very interestingly, the universe would send a couple of projects our way. Customers would pay upfront in advance, and it is very interesting, very enchanting to look at your own life as a third party.
Even my kids and everyone are transformed at our home, and it has been a meditation home. And not just a home. That's what we manifested, and it's working great. Because when we are working for the universe will work for us. That's what I think.
I had so many questions today, but the 5 things you gave, most of them gave a beautiful satisfaction to my questions, what I was asking. On the top of all those 5, I considered the reprogramming limiting beliefs. That is the best thing I considered myself.
I implemented that placebo effect, and I tried it. It did work.
Yes, welcome back, friends and masters. We are on day 25 of the Vibe program. So we are nearly halfway there, more than halfway there, actually. So pat yourselves on the back for being consistent in this practice. We will be discussing the four agreements in detail. Today, we will have the 4th agreement, that is always give your best. But before we go into our meditation today, before we go into our knowledge sharing today, we will do our meditation practice. So as you all know, please remove any electronic items that you're wearing. Cross your legs. Clasp your fingers into fingers. Close your eyes. And observe your normal and natural in-breath and out-breath. But before that, we will be doing our heart elevation to take our meditation into a more elevated state. So for heart elevation, we will place our hands on the chest area and think of anything in the past, present, or future, any memory, any experience that fills your heart with happiness, joy, and any other elevated emotion. So that could be happiness, joy, excitement, right? Compassion as well, gratitude, any of those elevated emotions. And after that, we will go into the meditation. So let's begin.
Dear friends, dear masters, with your specs removed, eyes closed, keep your hands on your chest area and resting your attention on your beautiful heart. With a slow, long, relaxing breath, connect with your heart center. Feel it, dear friends. Notice the beat, the rhythm of your heart. Your inner knowingness. Feel the center of all emotions, nurturing all life with its higher vibrations of love, compassion, gratitude. Can you recollect an experience from your past? Or simply going into an experience of higher emotion? Imagine that you are experiencing great, beautiful nature. You're trekking into mountains. You're helping people in need. Relive that moment and feel that energy. And allow yourself to direct that energy onto everyone and everything on this planet to help them heal. Where your attention goes, there your energy flows. Relive that moment and feel that energy and spread that energy to everyone, to everything, or to those who are in need. The more you experience love, compassion, deep joy, the more coherent you become, the more connected you become. slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in breath and the out breath. We are going into powerful group meditation. Observe your normal, natural in breath and the out breath. With your attention at the root of your nose, when you observe your breath, your mind becomes less and less of thought. as your mind is becoming empty, allow yourself to experience that deeper calmness inside of you, all around you. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience emptiness, blackness. Where there's no body, where there's no thing. All emptiness is energy. The quantum field of infinite possibilities. The field of wholeness, the field of oneness. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness, this energy, the more you become of it, the more you receive from it. aware of the emptiness, that calmness, this field of energy, the field of creation. The more you are with it, with this emptiness, the more you tune in. The miraculous possibilities. The more expansive you become. If you find yourself distracted in thought, go back to observing your breath and allow yourself to go into that emptiness. This is your divine self, your greater mind. The more you are with it, the more whole you become, the more empowered you become. Friend, can you express gratitude to all things and everyone? Express gratitude to your parents for giving this beautiful connection to life. Be grateful to your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. Give thanks to everyone in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, partners, for helping you learn and experience many things. Be grateful to this grand nature, the fish, the bird, the animal, the planet, stars, sun, moon, Mother Earth, for all the energy, beauty, mystery, and more in our life. For gratitude to everything you use, the system, the company, the governments, the technology that supports our life in many, many ways. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, and to this intelligent universe for helping us experience this life. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What have you seen? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, and then you may open your eyes.
Welcome back, friends and masters. Hope you all had a great meditation session. We have Kavya ma'am joining us for the fourth agreement, which is always do your best. Over to you, Kavya.
Thank you. Hi everyone. So today is the final agreement, the culmination of the 3 agreements that we have been discussing over the last 3 days. And today's one is the, final and the best one, and that's why it says always do your best. So the agreement is saying that, under any circumstance, you just need to do your best, nothing more, nothing less. Now, of course, your best may change from time to time. If you're sick, and then it's possible that you're only able to work at 80% of your capacity, but that is the best that you can give right now at that moment of time. So that is your best. Sometimes we try and do more than our best. We spend too much energy at our workplace or in trying to please people or do other tasks, and that also leads to depletion of energy from within us. And that is then not good for us as well. Sometimes you wake up refreshed and energized in the morning, so that day your best will be better than what you do when you are tired at night. And then when you sit down to work. So your best changes from one moment to another, one day to another, and it also changes over time when you understand yourself better, when you get more knowledge and everything. But regardless of whatever the quality, they're just saying keep doing your best. So why this is important is that it leads to the elimination of doubt, self-doubt, worry, anxiety that we have. Because if in any situation you know that you're doing your best and there was nothing more you could have done in that situation, then there is no scope for any anxiety, doubt, or worry. If you have a presentation tomorrow and you have done your best to prepare it, then it's possible that the bosses still might find some fault with it, but in that moment, as per your capacity, you did your best, and there's nothing more you could do to it except learn what could have been done better on the basis of the feedback that you get. But when you do your best in anything, there is a kind of self satisfaction that you have. There's this kind of self confidence that you have, that okay, now no matter what anyone says, no matter what I think, I know that this was my best. And of course, there's always scope for improvement, but in that moment, this is what I could do. So the author shares a very nice story where a man asks a Buddhist, that he goes to a Buddhist temple and asks a master that, master, if I meditate for 4 hours a day, how long will it take me to transcend or reach enlightenment? So the master looked at him and said, if you meditate 4 hours a day, then perhaps it will take you 10 years to achieve that enlightenment. So the man said, oh, like maybe I can do better. So what if I meditate for 8 hours a day? Then how long will it take me to, transcend and reach that place? So the master said that if you meditate 8 hours a day, it will perhaps take you 20 years. So the man was confused. He said, why will it take me longer if I meditate more? It should take less time. But the master said that, you are not here to sacrifice your joy or your life. You are here to live, to be happy, and to love. So if you can do your best in 2 hours of meditation, but instead if you spend 8 hours, then you will only grow tired or miss the point of meditation, or you won't, you will stop enjoying your life. So if you feel that in 2 hours of meditation also you are able to do your best and it is giving you the results that you want, then that is also that is also your best. It does not matter how long you meditate, as long as it gives you happiness, which is the purpose of that in the first place. So he's saying, one, the next step for doing your best, how to do your best. Okay, like, this is the agreement, but how do you do your best in any situation? And here the author comes in and tells us that you do your best by taking action. So here, but what kind of action also plays a role? Majority of the times, the kind of actions that we are taking is on the basis of the reward that we want. So even if we are doing our jobs, if we are doing it only for the money, then at the end of the month, we are only waiting for our paychecks, that we are not enjoying each and every moment of the day that comes, or the work that we are doing. We are only waiting for that paycheck at the end of the month that is going to come. And that is why the duration, the actual journey of doing that job is not giving us any sort of happiness, because our happiness is only dependent on the award. So, what kind of action is it? This kind of action is not giving us the kind of satisfaction or the joy that we really want. So, if we are doing some actions only for the sake of doing it, and when we start doing any action without expecting a reward, then we will see that you start enjoying every action you do. And when you do anything that you want to the best of your capability, then you will see that rewards will automatically come. There is nothing that will keep the rewards away if you actually start finding joy in what you're doing, because then doing that action also becomes a kind of reward in itself. So the author is saying that if we like what we do, if we always do our best, then we are truly enjoying life. Then we are enjoying each and every moment of life, and that is what the ultimate goal is as well. That is what we are all seeking at the end of the day. That how can we make our life more happy? How can we enjoy more and more of what we are doing? So again, it comes down to the point that we were also discussing earlier, that living in the present moment, no matter what you're doing in the present moment, if you start trying to find joy in that, then you automatically start creating that sort of life where you are constantly joyful in what you're doing. So the author also gives the example that, even when I'm taking a bath, I am doing my best in that also, how I'm pouring the water, how I'm loving my body at that time, and how I enjoy the water on my body. So I do my best to give to my body and receive what my body gives to me, even in that process. So this is the nitty-gritty till which the author is going when he's saying that how your actions can bring you joy if you actually start doing your best. So and the next thing that the author tries to say is that, again, coming to the point that so many of us, majority times, we are living in the past. We don't surrender, we don't let go of the past, so we are never able to live fully in the present moment, and we are not able to enjoy the present moment. So he's saying that, this leads to self-pity, suffering, and tears. But he writes this line so passionately. Like, I don't know if you can write passionately, but he's saying that you were born with the right to be happy. You were born with the right to love, to enjoy, and to share your love. You are alive. So, take your life and enjoy it. Don't resist life just by just by sitting, just by letting life happen, because your existence, every action you do, that is what you are supposed to do here on earth. That is the reason, or that is the purpose of you being here. Sometimes when we hear people talking about purpose of life, and we think that, oh, it's some great thing that we have to figure out about what we have to do. But just doing everything to the best of your capability and enjoying it, that is the purpose that you have in the present moment, because that's all you can do, that's all that is there in your hand. So instead of constantly trying to prove something to someone, can we just start enjoying life, and by loving ourselves, by loving the people around us. And after this, the author goes on to say that, doing your best also then does not mean that, if sometimes you make a mistake, then you again start criticizing yourself that, oh, today I was not able to follow the agreement of being impeccable with your words, and then you go into this thing that, oh, like, I'm not doing my best. It's okay if you have a realization that maybe today you are not able to do your best, start again tomorrow. The success is in the effort, that okay, like, is in the awareness about what is going on, and can I do better the next day. So instead of beating yourself up, about what you are not or you're not able to do, the only solution is to start again tomorrow. So if you're doing your best, you will feel good about yourself, even if sometimes you end up making assumptions, even if sometimes you still take things personally, or even if sometimes you're not impeccable with your word, because inside only you can truly know that whether you are doing your best or not. And when you know that, then no matter what anyone else says, it stops mattering, because you know that, and only when once you know, only you can bring that change into effect or not. So at the end, the author comes and says that, when you honor these four agreements, there is no way that you will live in hell. There is no way. If you are impeccable with your words, if you don't take things personally, if you don't make assumptions, if you always do your best, then you are going to have a beautiful life, because your life will be in 100% you will be in 100% control of your life. So I would really recommend all of you to watch this new series on Netflix that's there on Rafa Nadal. So it's his kind of how his journey. And that is such a great example. I was thinking of doing your best. Even in the last few balls, he said that I myself knew that right now am I giving my 100% concentration and motivation on the last few game set points that are left. And because in one of the matches he let his mindset of being discouraged took over, he lost those few points where he was close to winning. So he himself detected the problem, that at that point of time I was not my 100%, and that is why I got distracted and I lost. So, and the next time when it happened, he was prepared. He said it didn't matter whether I win or lose in the next match. He really goes on to say this, and I think that's the essence of what the author is trying to tell, that Nadal says that it doesn't matter if I win or lose, as long as I know that I was giving my 100% in that moment, that my concentration, my level of motivation is 100%. Because then what happens, you have to surrender. Of course, like it's a game. One will has to win, one has to lose. Similarly, one has to get the job, one may not get the job. So sometimes things will work out in your favor, sometimes things won't work out in your favor, and to that you have to surrender. There is no option but that. But the only thing in your control is doing your best. So, and when you have that, then you have contentment, that okay, I did my best, then now I'm letting life take over, that what will happen, and there's nothing more I could do in this situation. And that, my friends, like, it can be really a game changer. In another book also, one author said that there are three things you can do in a situation. uh Change it. Wait 1 second. It was can okay three things: can I leave the situation, can I change the situation, and if I can't do both, then I have to accept the situation for what it is. And this is also a form of, this is also a version of doing your best. That if there's any situation, these are the three things. You try your 100% to change the situation. You try your best to, if you can, if possible, then leave the situation. But if you can't, then you accept the situation and then do your best in it. So that is it for the fourth agreement. If anybody has any questions, I'll take them up now. And do watch this series on Netflix. It's really inspiring. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and one more point, that the author is saying that, this only happens after repetition. So, we feel that, okay, what is the way to do it? How do I implement this? The only way is repetition. You keep trying until they become a part of who you are. Yes. Okay. Yes. Radhe. Uh,
Hello, very good evening.
yes. Good evening.
I have very so much limited beliefs. Actually, before I was not like that, but somehow from 2 to 3 years, I have so many limited beliefs, and I'm not giving 100% in any situation. Can you guide me?
Yes, ma'am. Please continue. It's okay. So, okay. So, what I understood. So, ma'am is asking that, okay, what if someone realizes that they're not doing their best in a situation, or what to do then? So, I would say that first, reaching that level of awareness is in itself a great step that, okay, you understood, you realize that this is an area where you're not doing your best. So then I would say that again, you need to ask yourself that why am I not doing my best? Is it that I'm not able to enjoy what I'm doing? And if I'm not enjoying what I'm doing, is there a way to, get out of it, change it, do something where I'm able to find more joy? And if that is not a possibility, or if that is also something that takes time to understand and deal with, then at that point just start being in the present moment, and in that moment doing your best. So if you have that awareness, you can start doing it now, that okay, there's a chance that I might not fully enjoy what I'm doing, but still I'm going to do it to the best of my capability. So once we slowly start doing that, we start seeing that, sometimes the joy is even in this, in knowing that, okay, I did my best today, even though I might not have enjoyed it fully, but I did my best today. And while you are doing, or while you're trying to do your best in that process, you can also start to find out that, okay, if this is not giving me joy, then what is it that is giving me joy? And try and figure and pursue that as well. So this is what happened with me in my last job. I didn't know if this is the career that I want to pursue completely, or if this is the job that I will be in. Like, it was something new that I was trying out. But I I told myself that, okay, I won't think about it. I'll just try to give my best in that situation, and then whether it's for me or whether it's not for me, something that I'll figure out along the way. And to be honest, after some time, I realized that I am not giving my 100%. Every story does not have a beautiful ending where I realize, no, no, I'm giving my 100%. No, it did happen that I was not giving my 100%. And I decided that, okay, that just means that I still need to keep finding, what it is that is giving me more joy. But at the same time, at least I'm trying, I'm trying to do my best. I'm aware that I'm not doing my best, but I'm trying. So that in itself is a journey. I don't know, ma'am, if I got your question right and if I've been able to answer it.
Yes, thank you. Myself, student preparing for entrance exam.
Okay.
I'm continuously getting afraid of my future, or my brain will go to past. I'm not able to focus, and I'm a student that before that I will do 100%. But now somewhere I am out of my path. I'm thinking like that. Will it improve with meditation?
Along with meditation, ma'am, start applying all of these things that we have been talking about, like bringing your mind back to the present moment. That when the mind goes in the past or the future, bring it back to the question. When we're saying present moment, it means bringing it back exactly to the question you're trying to attempt right now in your practice when you're preparing for those exams. So when you constantly do that, when you constantly try to do that, then that change starts happening, and then constantly reminding yourself that being in the past or in the future is not going to help you at all. Even if you want to manifest anything you want to do, you can only do it from the present moment. So I can only say that, like the author also said, it's a practice. You keep on doing it again and again. Rather, it reminds me of one more thing that the closing chapter of this book says, that one very important thing is intent. What intent do you have? One intent can be that, no, I'm not able to do this, it's too hard. And another person can have, and that person, that they might keep on going through this loop again and again and again and again. But if another person has the intent that, no, like I am in this situation, but I will get out of it. I will try every day. I will try to implement what I'm learning every day. I will read more so that I have more knowledge, that why is the past or the future not serving me. If I have a problem, I will get out of it. Then that intent will make all the difference and will help that person see the change. So intent and practice is very important parts are very important steps of transformation when we want uh, to see it within ourselves.
Thank you.
Welcome. Anyone else?
We have a question in the chat. How can I stop myself to think in my mind? I have noticed I used to talk in my mind. I repeat conversations in my mind and I only reply. So I think so much.
Yeah. So, Jayant, I think like that's literally all of us. That's why we all entered into meditation in the first place to, deal with the chaos that's in our head all the time. So, one thing that I did for me when I went through this was that I decided that okay, they tell us that 90% of our thoughts are repetitive and negative because these are the conversations that we are constantly having with ourselves in our mind. So when our mind just has the same things to think about, it will keep thinking that only. But what we are doing through this wisdom, through reading, again, I cannot emphasize enough, reading more, listen to the audiobooks, listen to different people talk about, different ideas. When you're doing that, you're giving your mind something new to think about. Instead of remunerating about the old things again and again, your mind, if it someday, one day hears the concept that our thoughts create our reality, then it has something new to think about that, oh, is it really possible that our thoughts create our reality? What can I know more about it? How can I implement it? What is this one thing in my life that I want to bring about? And what can I do more? So the next time you see that your thoughts are again going somewhere, you will automatically get a contradictory thought as well, which will bring you to the right path. So I have shared this example before earlier. As a lawyer, also, I used to think that, oh, I'm a first generation lawyer, I'm a woman lawyer, it will be too tough for me to establish my practice. How will I get the cases, etc., etc., this constant thoughts. But when I came here and I learned the concept of limiting beliefs, then immediately having read about it enough, hearing it again and again, my mind gave a contradictory thought. Kavya, this is a limiting belief you had. And the second that awareness came, I tried to get rid of those self-limiting thoughts that were there in my mind, that no, okay, this is the earlier thought process that I had. If I've learned don't have to identify with every thought that comes in our mind. Suddenly, the mind will come and it will say, oh, I'm sad today. Now we hold on to that thought because it's saying, I am sad. And then the entire day, I'm sad, I'm sad, I'm anxious, I'm anxious, I'm worried, I'm worried. But another way can be that, okay, I'm a watcher. The thought has come in my mind.